What if BRIC coin replaced the dollar? Imagine waking up one morning and realizing the US dollar, the world's financial boss, has been fired. The green paper that ruled global trade for 80 years just got replaced by BRICS. That's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. 5 nations tired of America calling all the shots. They've decided it's time for a new world currency. For decades, the dollar has been the Beyoncé of global money, the main act everyone else backs up. More than 80% of world trade runs through it. Oil, gold, smartphones, even your morning coffee, all priced in dollars. But now, the BRICS nations roll out a new digital currency. Let's call it the BRIC coin. It's shiny, blockchain-based, and not political, which of course means it's extremely political. On day one, China buys oil from Saudi Arabia. In BRIC coin, India pays Russia for gas. Brazil sells soybeans to South Africa. Suddenly, the dollar starts looking a little unemployed. In Washington, alarm bells ring louder than a TikTok ban hearing. The Federal Reserve calls an emergency meeting. Cable news goes into overdrive. And your uncle on Facebook posts, "It's the end of America." Meanwhile, in Moscow and Beijing, champagne corks pop. Metaphorically, of course, because sanctions. Here's the reality. Replacing the dollar isn't like replacing your phone charger. The dollar works because people trust it, not necessarily because they like it. It's stable, accepted everywhere, and backed by markets deeper than Elon Musk's Twitter feed. Now picture BRIC coin, a currency run by 5 countries that can't even agree on time zones. Brazil wants easy credit, Russia wants loopholes around sanctions, China wants control, India wants independence, and South Africa wants trade access. It's like forming a band where everyone insists on being the lead singer. Still, let's say they pull it off. The BRIC coin catches on. The dollar loses its crown. US borrowing costs skyrocket, imports get expensive, and your $5 latte suddenly costs 12. American influence dips while BRICS nations start feeling smug. But maybe that's not all bad. A world with multiple strong currencies could be more balanced, less dependent on one superpower. Economists call that multipolar stability. Politicians call it a migraine. Of course, every new system brings chaos. Who manages BRIC coin? Where's the headquarters? Moscow, Beijing, or somewhere neutral like Dubai? And what happens when members disagree, which, let's be honest, will be daily? Imagine the IMF, but louder, with 5 translators and 1 open mic. If a member cheats or defaults, you get the world's first geopolitical group chat meltdown with nuclear powers in the thread. So what if BRICS really replaced the dollar? It would shake global finance, redraw alliances, and make a few billionaires very rich, and a few 100 million ordinary people very nervous. Would it last? Probably not overnight. You can't just unplug from the dollar, it's wired into everything. Oil prices, trade routes, even Netflix subscriptions. But the idea itself reveals something bigger. The world is tired of one currency ruling them all. And if the US wants to stay king of the hill, it might need to print less money and rebuild global trust. Because at the end of the day, money is just paper, or pixels. What really matters is confidence. So could BRICS replace the dollar? Sure, and I could replace The Rock in the next Fast and Furious movie. Technically possible, just not this decade. Thanks for watching 3-Minute Geo, your place to understand the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and pay in whatever currency still works where you are.